Hey YouTube, JGreen302. We're going to do a different video. I feel really odd about doing this one. So I guess if I had to give this one a name, let me see. This is a timed announcement. Hot tip. Tips on shopping. How to sound like a housewife. I have no idea, but here we go. We're going to do it anyway. I couldn't wait to get home and actually post this video. I can't believe it. I feel like the police are going to come knocking on my door for stealing from Sears. Yes, you heard that right. Sears. Let me start. This is going to be different. I'm going to have to go back and forth. There's way too much to show. Be right back. Okay, so what the hell is he doing? Good question. Okay, folks. That way I know I'm going to drag shit everywhere. Hooded. Craftsman. Teflon coated. Let me get this open. Pleated. Inner and outer. This is like that. It's like a lighter version of the Carhartt. So there you go. You saw it. Six of them. So the hell's he making a video about this? It's a damn jacket, right? Guy's weird. He got 6. Okay, stick with me, folks. I'm telling you, this is a different one, and this is interesting. So why am I showing you? Well, have you ever wondered why I always seem to be wearing the same damn t-shirts? Or t-shirt from maybe your point of view? Do you know that I've got 50 of them? 50. Dude's weird. Yes, I'm weird. $1.98 times 50 t-shirts with pockets. If anybody can go out and hit a mall anywhere or any store and get 50 brand new t-shirts with pockets for $1.98, send me your tip. Something's going on with Sears, and I don't know what it is. So, what's the big deal? Well, let me start with, and it's retail math, folks, so stick with me. Normally, I can't do it with this camera, but $80, which we all know is the bullshit price. So, they had it on sale, 60% off. $29.99. Well, that's not a bad deal. No, not a bad deal. Until they knocked off 30% more. So I got these for $20 a pop. Be right back. Same setup, except this is a hooded more like a Carhartt. Pretty much all the same features. $49.99, 30% off. I think this rung up for something like $37, I think is what it broke down to. This has not got, this isn't a hooded sweatshirt with a liner. This is actually a lot higher quality. Normally list price on these are over $100. Got this for $34. Hold on, be right back. This you might be familiar with. It's Carhartt. $79.99, 30% off. Put this under $50. Right around $50. I've never seen a Carhartt for $50 ever. So I got one. Be right back. These, with the hood, with the lining, I like these a lot, and I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. One, if you conceal carry, it is always nice to have a throw that drapes down around your hips. Two, we have a farm. Layers. It's always nice to run in layers. So I always have this as one of my layers, and I didn't have an awful lot of them because these tend to be extremely expensive. Most of these generally are around 35 bucks. I think I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 8 or 10. I got them for $13.99 or less. Stick with me, folks. There's a kicker at the end of this. So I'm not showing off clothes. All right. It says $29.99, originally 50 bucks. No, I had them ringing up for $19.99. Then they took 30% off. So these rang up, I think, around 13 bucks. These are just heavy plaid, pleated, or not pleated, but they're thick. So when you get 4 of these in a bag, it's heavy. And I always judge clothes by weight. If you've ever gone to Walmart and felt one of the shirts, it's like paper thin. I absolutely refuse to buy paper thin clothing. They're nice if you want to wear a Hawaiian t-shirt in the summer, but when it comes to warmth and duty cycle through the laundry machines, I like thick. Picking these up for 12 bucks a pop, priceless. How about denim with lining? 13 bucks. And I will point out 6, 7, 8 jackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 or 12 shirts, 8 or 10 of the hoodies, Craftsman t-shirts, $4.99 on sale, rang up for $3.27. So I got 6 of these and a couple other shirts, and I picked something else up. Basically, I had to do 3 trips. I had 2 cashiers attending to me at every visit. So, dude, you went shopping. You got some clothes. What's the deal? I'll tell you what the deal is. Here it comes. Let me wrap this up for you. Something's going on at Sears. And every once in a while, they do this in the men's clothing section, and I don't know what is going on because every time I do this, I think I'm stealing from them. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get stopped going out the building because it should be illegal what I'm getting away with. But the 50 t-shirts for $1.98 a pop. I went in, I did this one other time and picked up another load of stuff, did that, and I thought 2 in a row, wow, they just must have made a second mistake. This is the 3rd time, and this is why I'm bringing it up, and this is why I'm making the video. Pay attention to what is going on in Sears. When they make this kind of stupid mistake, you jump on it, and I'll tell you why. I just showed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bags. 6 huge bulging bags, and the jackets were heavy as hell. That was a big pain in the ass just getting that out to the car. But so the hoodies were like $13.99, and the Cartwrights were like $42 or $50, I think. And then the Sears versions were like $32. All of these amazingly cheap. Well, here's the kicker. On top of that, they gave me 20% off. It's retail math. It was 60% off, taking an additional 30% off, and at the register they gave me another 20% off. So technically you can't have 110% off because then they would have been paying me to take this shit out of the store. So it's retail math. You have to pay attention. But those hoodies actually wound up costing me $11. The Carhartt wound up costing me $42. $42 for a Carhartt. They messed up. Those 4 jackets were $20.99, and then they took 20% off. So those jackets that I got 6 of that were extremely heavy were under 18 bucks. And so this is what this whole video is about, is folks, if you stop and you think about what you're doing, if you want to have extra money, it takes money to make money, and there's no joke in that. But when I walk into Sears and I see them making a mistake like that, stop and think about it. I've got 8 jackets now. Pretty much I'll never have to shop for another jacket, probably for the rest of my life. My frame size is not changing. I'm done shopping for jackets. For the most part, it'll be hard to wear out the hoodies. $3 t-shirts, $3 shirts. I've got long sleeve shirts. The denim flannel line shirts wound up being, they rang up $13.99. So those denim flannel shirts wound up being 11 bucks or cheaper. 11 bucks. And I'm bringing all this up for one reason. Go do a Google search and go pay attention. They're telling us that coffee and cotton are about to just go astronomically through the roof. What's going on right now is the supply chain is unloading, and then as the cost of the cotton and it starts working its way into the supply chain, the cost of clothing is going to go up. You know the cost of fuel is going to go up. They're telling us the cost of coffee is going to go up, which is why I jumped on all. I think I can make 500 gallons of coffee now, and I can make all of it for under 16 cents an ounce. I'll bet you all will wish to see 16 cents an ounce for freeze-dried coffee here in the next couple months, because the weather, which has been bizarre, in case you haven't noticed it, there was a blizzard in Texas before there was any snow in the Northeast corridor. I mean, Mother Nature's doing some weird stuff, and it's affecting crops and everything, and this is why coffee and cotton are going to be a problem. So what am I doing? Well, I'm willing to spend, I think I spent I spent about $360, and I got a brand new wardrobe, with the exception of underwear and socks. I got a brand new wardrobe. I challenge any of you to get a brand new wardrobe, including Carhartt's jackets and warm weather gear, for that cheap. At 40-something years old, roughly, this will probably be with me. I'll never have to shop for this again. This cost has been eliminated pretty much out of my budget from here on out, because Sears is making a mistake. Thought I'd post a video, tell you guys about it. If you're paying attention, when you walk in and you start seeing it, and believe me, I kept running up to that price checker because I couldn't believe what the math was telling me. But at the same time, you know, they had jeans on sale and they missed it, and they had mispriced a lot of stuff, and I had to sit there and hound that the cash register to make sure that the stuff rang up the way it should. But in 2 hours, I pretty much got $1,000 worth of clothes at 70% off. And it's all the kind of clothes that I would need for just about any cold weather. I'm pretty much set. If I'm not buying shirts, jackets, and anything else for the next 10 years, or 20, that's that much more money that's available. And if the cotton does go up, and those jackets all of a sudden, you know, 120 bucks, as opposed to under 50, which is what I'm getting them for, who's saving money where? There's your tip. I cannot tell you how tickled I am. I spent a lot of money, but I know how much I saved, and I know what I'm not going to be spending money on for the next 20 years. Sweet. I hope you all like this one. Check out Sears. They're messing up big time.